Okay, so we've talked about the First Amendment. We've talked about your freedom of speech, and we've talked about your freedom of religion. Now we're going to talk about freedom of assembly, or your freedom to petition. These are kind of intertwined with one another, even though they don't exactly mean the same thing. They still have a lot in common with one another. You have the right, under the First Amendment of the Constitution, to petition your government. You have the right to tell them that, hey, I don't like the things you're doing. I want you to make these changes. Here are the changes I think you should make. You can give that petition to an elected official. You can let elected officials know that you don't like the job that they're doing, that you think they need to be doing a better job. And it can be unpopular opinions. Again, our government in the United States is a majority government. The majority makes the rules. Those who have the most votes and the most support get to decide what the policies are for the rest of us. So in order to protect those minority viewpoints and those viewpoints of people who aren't necessarily in the majority, you have the right to petition them. You have the right to get people together. Those people who may not agree with you, or who those people who do agree with you. Those people who share those same viewpoints as you. Those people who want to come together, who want to push the government to make a change, to let know their voice should be heard. That's where your power to peacefully assemble comes from. Under that peacefully assemblage, you also have the authority to protest the government. You can go out in the streets and say, we think the government's doing a bad job. We essentially think the government sucks, and the government can't stop you from doing that so long as you're peaceful. The right to peaceful protest is one that cannot be infringed. So all these rights put together, your right to free speech, your right to religious freedom, your right to assembly, your right to petition the government. They're all huge powers that allow us to speak up and speak out against the government. It's the same assemblage that gives us the freedom of the press too, which is another right in the First Amendment. The right of the press to report on what the government's doing. It keeps the government from doing things in secret. Keeps the government from doing things that they shouldn't be doing. It keeps elected officials honest and makes them have to actually be responsible to us and respond to our needs and our wants and stay honest and keep honest and make sure that they are operating under the best auspices for the people of the United States. So First Amendment, one of the most powerful amendments that we have, and gives us a lot of key rights when it comes to our speech and our actions and for the way we interact with the government. All right, so that covers the First Amendment. We're now going to talk about amendments that protect other stuff in our next videos. Again, if you're liking this stuff, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you got a topic you want me to cover next, put that in the comment. Give it a like and a follow, and we'll keep talking about stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video.